I'd like to commence this video with a request. For those interested in receiving more premium betting tips and predictions, especially if my guidance has contributed to your success in winning bets and generating revenue, I kindly seek your support in revitalizing this channel. Your assistance plays a crucial role in bolstering my presence on YouTube. You're welcome to explore my Patreon support tier or check out my various plans. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you seeking our premium picks. You can find the link in the bio and comment section below. Thank you for considering and supporting me.
Kraken versus Wild. My team pick is Wild Moneyline. Minnesota has won their last 4 games in a row against the Kraken and 6 of their last 8 overall. Considering how well they've fared recently compared to Seattle, I feel safe taking Minnesota at home in this match. Seattle has done a solid job covering the spread, so I'm only taking the money line in this case. Minnesota has scored 9 goals in their last 2 games, while Seattle has scored only 6 in their last 4 games. Minnesota just has more offense and a better goaltender this season, giving them the edge. My total pick is under 6 goals. This is simply a matter of whether you believe Minnesota will do enough to hit the over or if Seattle's scoring drought will continue and the under will be reached. The Wild have a .500 record on the under this season, while Seattle has a 43-34-4 record on the under this season. Neither team has anything to play for in terms of the playoffs, so I expect the energy to be a bit lower than normal. Both of Minnesota's goalies have been decent this season, and these two teams have a 4-3-1 record on the under in their history against each other. Canucks versus Jets. My team pick: the Jets. The Jets have dominated the Canucks recently, winning 4 of their previous 5 matchups overall and 2 straight at Rogers Arena. Vancouver's potent offense has been held to 2 goals or less by the Jets' defense in 3 of their last 5 meetings. Despite clinching a playoff berth, Winnipeg is not taking their foot off of the gas, winning 7 straight contests overall and 3 straight at home. The Jets have played effectively at Rogers Arena, winning there at a 64.1% clip this season. The Canucks have played inconsistently down the stretch, losing 3 of their last 7 games overall and 2 of 4 away from their home stadium. The Jets have an elite defense this season, ranking 1st in the league in save percentage and 2nd in average goals allowed per game, so Vancouver may have difficulty mounting a comeback on the road this late in the season if they find themselves down early. Winnipeg goaltenders have been stingy in the last week, allowing 2 goals or less to their opponents in 4 of their last 6. The trends strongly support a comfortable Jets victory in Winnipeg on Thursday. My total pick is under 5.5 goals. 5 of the previous 6 matchups between these squads went under the goal total, with only 5 pucks reaching the back of the net during their last meeting earlier this year. Jets goalies have limited Canucks skaters to 2 goals or less in 3 of their last 5 games, and Vancouver shut out Winnipeg in March. The Jets' defense has limited their opponents to 3 goals or less in 8 straight games overall and 4 straight at home. Both teams rank in the top half of the league in several key defensive categories, with the Jets ranking 1st overall in save percentage, so the odds either team scores quickly in bunches are low. The Jets' goaltenders have shut out the opposition in 2 of their last 3 games. The Canucks have gone under the goal total in 2 straight. Most signs point to a lower scoring affair in Winnipeg on Thursday. Sharks versus Flames. My team pick is Calgary minus 1.5 goals. While a loss here for the Flames would certainly improve their draft standings, that's not how players approach the game, and with a 6-4 record in their past 10 head-to-head meetings, it's no shock that Calgary comes into this one as an overwhelming favorite. That run includes a 6-1 record in their past 7 meetings, winning by a combined score of 30-19, and with the overwhelming talent advantage on all 3 levels, this should be a big victory for the Flames to end their 2023-24 campaign. My total pick is over 6 goals. Both of these teams have very promising goaltenders of the future in Dustin Wolf and Devin Cooley, and while they have the talent to steal some games, they just don't have the consistency yet, with the over sitting at 6-4 in their past 10 head-to-head meetings, as the average score in those games comes out to exactly 7. For the Sharks, the over is just 4-6 in their past 10 overall games, with the team allowing 15 goals in their past 2 games, and for the Flames, the over is 6-4 in their past 10, with an average of 4 goals scored per game in their past 4 played at home, so expect for this to be a free-flowing end to the season for these two teams. Oilers vs. Avalanche. My team pick: Avalanche money line. Colorado has fared well against the Oilers in recent meetings. The AVS are 7-2-1 in the last 10 games against Edmonton. Colorado averages 4.00 goals per game over their last 10 games against the Oilers. The offense has been superb for Colorado this season. They rank first in goals per game and fourth in shots per game. The AVS scored 3 or more goals in 5 of the last 8 games. Nathan MacKinnon leads the team with 138 points. MacKinnon is second in the league in points, third in assists, and fourth in the league in goals. Mikko Rantanen has 103 points. Playing at home, the AVS will win this contest and head into the postseason on a high note. My total pick is over 6.5 goals. The offense has been superb for Colorado this season. They rank first in goals per game and fourth in shots per game. The AVS scored 3 or more goals in 5 of the last 8 games. Nathan MacKinnon leads the team with 138 points. MacKinnon is second in the league in points, third in assists, and fourth in the league in goals. Mikko Rantanen has 103 points. Edmonton has been very good on offense this season. They scored 4 or more goals in 6 of the last 10 games. Edmonton ranks fourth in goals per game and first in shots per game. Connor McDavid leads the Oilers with 132 points. McDavid is third in the league in points. Leon Draisaitl has 106 points. Zach Hyman leads the Oilers with 54 goals. This contest features 2 of the best offenses in the league. Both teams will score and the over will hit. Ducks vs. Knights. My team pick: Knights minus 1.5 goals. The offense has been performing poorly for the Ducks this season. They scored 2 or fewer goals in 6 of the last 10 games. Anaheim ranks 30th in goals per game and 29th in shots per game. The defense and goaltending have both been poor for the Ducks this season. They rank 30th in goals against per game and 27th in shots against per game. The Golden Knights have been good on offense recently. They scored 4 or more goals in 6 of the last 10 games. The Golden Knights rank 11th in goals per game and 14th in shots per game. Goaltending has been very good for the Golden Knights. They rank 11th in goals against per game. Vegas is the much better team and will head into the playoffs on the right note by winning this matchup by 2 or more goals. My total pick is under 6 goals. Goaltending has been very good for the Golden Knights. They rank 11th in goals against per game. The offense has been performing poorly for the Ducks this season. They scored 2 or fewer goals in 6 of the last 10 games. Anaheim ranks 30th in goals per game and 29th in shots per game. The Ducks will struggle to score and the under will hit in this contest. Blackhawks vs. Kings. My team pick: Kings minus 1.5 goals. Chicago has given up and is just waiting for the season to end. Los Angeles at least has something to play for in this contest, and the Blackhawks have been terrible on the road this season with a 7-32-1 record. The Kings have won their last 4 in a row and 6 of their last 7 against the Blackhawks. I don't expect them to take any chances of losing this game, and they will do their best to dominate at home. Los Angeles is also on a solid stretch, winning 5 of their last 7 games. My total pick is under 6 goals. Aside from their most recent meeting, these two teams have hit the under in their last 5 games in a row. Both teams have been terrific on the under this season, with a 48-30-3 record for Chicago and 49-29-3 record for Los Angeles. Chicago has gone 8-1-1 on the under in their last 10 games, while the Kings have hit the under in their last 4 and 5 of their last 6 games. Chicago has only scored 6 goals in their last 5 games, while the Kings have only scored 9 in their last 4 games. I don't expect Chicago to score more than 2, while the Kings should score no more than 4.